dust on the boots, dreams in the dark, no substitute. Shaun Does FM, chasing fade. Every setback taught us how to elevate. All the pressure, all the doubt, turn it up, we're breaking out. Write the story, make them see, from rookie roots to royalty. Rookie to royalty, climbing every season, rewriting history. Manjung City by my side, feel the world electrify. Rookie to royalty, this is more than destiny. Ocean age, rise with me. Promotion earned through sweat and grind. Top flight dreams no longer left behind. The badge, the fans, the storm we bring. We rise, we roll, we light a stream. Hold tight, we're taking flight. Past the fear, past the night. Raise the crown above the sea. This is our legacy. Rookie to royalty. Building an eternal dynasty. Manjung City, rise and roll. This is what we're fighting for.
Hello everybody, how are we doing today? Welcome on in for what could be a very interesting stream, because as you could have seen from the thumbnail, we've got JDT away. But we weren't that bad in our first game of the season last stream, despite the fact that we sold Luis Henrique and we didn't actually get the money for him because the board are wangs. So well, yeah, we're a little bit weaker than I'd like to be for that game. But we look quite good, even though it was a 0-0 draw. Let's hope we actually pick up some more points and some wins. Just not sure it's going to be that JDT game. But welcome on everyone. Hope you're doing well. Sorry I'm a little bit late. I put it on YouTube. The wife had a lesson that was in the afternoon instead of in the morning like it usually is. So I'm just about 10 minutes or so, or 20 minutes or so late. So we'll be a little bit shorter than usual today. But yeah. It is what it is, but hope you're all doing well out there. Let's get straight into the action because of that. I've got the Ashes on in the background too. If there's any English people out there, I am well and truly on your side. It's one of those sort of things where you kind of want both teams to lose, but when the Australian cricket team's involved, despite that World Cup final, I think I want that song, Sean. We'll do this playlist. I mean, the Aussie cricket team are notorious wangs, so we're going to go with England. And I was very happy that they turned around at the start that they had yesterday, because they looked like they were going to be in all sorts of trouble. And things just about to get underway, so I've timed that brilliantly. Jeez, they butchered this song, haven't they? Right, anyway. It's supposed to be a good vibe playlist. So we're still getting up to the next game after our first game of the season that we played last stream. Another draw against a team expected to be about mid-table, and we battered them, just couldn't score a goal. So it wasn't that bad. Just hopefully get the goal scoring going. Now, we didn't really notice the Luis Henrique departure too much in that game. We do have some good players coming in December. It's just we've got to wait till then. And hopefully as well, we'll actually going to get a good look at how this new patch is going to go too, because I haven't done anything since the new patch, I've been editing a video. The one thing I have noticed with the patch, the highlights are so slow from past matches. It's legitimately held me up a day. Just so slow. So sorry I haven't got the recap video out for season 2 yet. I've just got to put music over it and then it'll be done. So yeah, sorry about that, but that's legitimately been my last day and a half. Hence why I haven't actually got up to the next game quite yet. But hope you're doing well out there. Oh, the midget's still not training well. Mate, come on. Come on, I'll back down, but I want you. You didn't score a goal in that first game. Kind of important you to do today. So here's our whoa. Why is that the fixture view now? Oh, I don't. Oh no, that's not working now? Okay, lovely. I mean, it kind of is, but it's not as nice. Club site, fixture schedule. That's the one I want. Yeah, okay, the fixture thing wasn't popping up. That's why. Okay, this is what I wanted. So yeah, another little draw to start. That was against Nagiri Sembalan, who they're up in third, so it's actually a pretty respectable point. And they're predicted to finish 5th. So honestly, not too bad. When we take on JDT, though, that's obviously a completely different kettle of fish. We are now expected to be going down as well with that sale of Louis Henrique. So a couple of things there that really aren't ideal. But hey, we'll see how things go today. But if you're on YouTube, make sure to give the stream a big old like. Always greatly appreciated. Get involved in the chat. And yeah, we'll see how we get on here today with Manjung City. We've got the most possession on average. One game, but still. Yeah, somehow WTS haven't played yet. We're still trying to figure out. Okay, they're about to play against the Real Warriors, who are actually supposed to be a pretty average team. So that could be a good little gauge for us. But our first game of stream is actually against the Police, who we drew up in a friendly that I didn't manage. So I'm hopeful, even though it's away from home, we won't be too bad here. And this one coming up, but yeah, we're in midweek. We've got a quick backup. We've got Kuala Lumpur. They are an interesting team. I believe the team I suggested in my save video. If people out there are still looking for save ideas, I see Work the Space is doing one with Ismaili, which was I think this is that's oh goodness me off. That's it. That's the save if anyone's wondering. But you can go to YouTube and there's a save video. That's probably the better thing to check out. But yeah, he's doing a video of Ismaili over in Egypt, and that was one of the ones I suggested over there. So it could be an interesting watch when that drops over the weekend, I think. And yeah, I think Kuala Lumpur was my suggestion here for Malaysia. Try and, you know, overturn JDT a bit. But in this save, it's going to be the Ocean Rage that we're going to try and do it with, at least for the meantime. I will admit, if the moment a club comes after us now for an interview, I think that's definitely something we're going to have to consider just because the financial situation here. It is so bad. So bad. So, yeah, I didn't really realise just how bad it would be. Hopefully improving off the back of that sale we made. And yeah, we're going to have to make a Candido decision at some stage. I'm kind of hopeful that, I think it was more a lower league thing, but there's a big argument to be made that Malaysia is still a lower league, even in the top flight. Just wondering if maybe he's going to want less wages now. That'd be quite nice. Our youth teams are doing well anyway. That's fine. A bruised foot for Raheem. That's fine. He's our backup, so that's not too big an issue. Hopefully we can pick up some points before this JDT game. And either side of it, really. So we'll just see how we measure up against the rest, really. Of the top flight teams here in Malaysia, we have not beaten WTS so far. That's the team that's come up alongside us. So, I mean, there's a little bit of concern in that already, but I mean, we looked pretty good that first game we played last stream. We dominated it completely, just couldn't score a goal because classic FM, like 2 XG, and we didn't score at all. So hopefully we're going to be able to score goals today. Jufe Casapia, you are worth way too much, aren't you? So let's not worry about that. Also, face pack update too. So some people's faces might look different. I say might. We're in the freaking Malaysian division, aren't we? We're in Malaysia. There's no chance they've updated any faces for Malaysia. If they have, fair play. I think it was more adding women's cutout faces to the face pack. But anyway, police are actually the favourites for this. We're 31%, but our bar doesn't fill up as much. They've undersized our bar. Never a good feeling, that. Oh, jeez, well, I've got itchy nose or something. Don't you worry, child. My first child. Yeah. That song. Anyway, so we've got the police. Just people's dream. This was some people's dream. Going and trying to tackle the police. Oh no! Oh, I don't like the look of this already because something has come through. Physio's probably. I mean, physio because we'll do have a quick backup here. So we've lost our star keeper. At least we should have. Sahari. We've got no other goalkeepers. We'll leave him on the bench, but that's not a great start. And the star goalkeeper is the guy that we're trying to keep around as well, so that's great fun. This is a really, like, bang, bang, bang week, isn't it? 3 games inside a week. And then doesn't look like we've got a lot happening the week after. Oh wow, WT 6-0 loss in their first game. Oh, jeepers, sorry. Hiccup, burp. But 6-0 loss for WTS is, yeah, and they've lost to another team as well. Oh, I can't hover over this anymore. Either way, it might have been Nigiri who we drew with, if it was. No, okay, they're just beating other teams. Interesting. Where's the WTS? What's happened to you guys? Oh, the real Warriors, that's right. So, 2-0, 6-0. They have been away from home, to be fair, but that's, yeah, if I'm WTS, now I can kind of see why Jack might have sold his share of the team. For that big tycoon takeover that they pulled out of like 6 months later. But here we go. First game of the stream. I will. Can I save from here? Yes, thank you. Right, we'll do that. It's probably a good idea. As the Aussies are still betting. Come on, England. No one wants to see the Australians get. What is it now? It's 46 runs. Make sure you have a 40-run lead. Right, so yeah, we have to make a change in goal. Hopefully not going to be an issue because last game we played, no one really took a shot against us that much. But this could be a bit tougher. But here we go, our second game in this top flight, our first trip away, and it's going to be to take on the police. Because classic FM things. Alright, play that song again after this game. Address the team. Go there and enjoy yourselves because we're not really expected to be that good. So I trust you guys. And I'm expecting finishing from you, Book Hood. You're one of our big signings. I thought I turned all this off. A lot of confidence. It'll be a real battle. Come on. You should be fine. Yeah, okay, go dug out. Here we go, though. The police in Malaysia. I don't know. Probably not as questionable as like Bali police, but anyway, that's probably a story for another stream. Not if you've ever been to Bali, but that's one of the main reasons why I wouldn't want to go with some of the stories from over there. Anyway, that's Indonesia. We're talking about about Malaysia. We're taking on the police who are wearing the black with a yellow trim around, or collar, I should say. puts a collar around the shirt and the sock. We're in our ocean blue, as per tradition, with the Ocean Rage. Let's see here how we get on. Let's also see how the game looks. Thankfully, the speed here looks pretty nice because, yeah, as I said, I've been trying to get that Season 2 recap done for YouTube. My word, the highlights, they are so long and so slow. And it's just pain. Such pain. I've got the first season ready to go. I've just got to do the script for rebuilding manager. I may as well say who it is. It's Eric Ten Hag I was going to do, right? But that's going to take me like weeks the way these highlights work in game. So we'll see how long that one, if I decide to, I won't actually do that. Because just like I've been right put off by the video I'm making at the moment. Now Book hurt. Did he stay on? It's over the bar, and he did. Oh dear, Book hurt. Probably could have tried to one-two it with him and probably Soper there a little bit longer. That would have been a bit nice. Work our way forward, but encouraging sign early. We're not looking out of our depth. From the few bits we've seen here, from both this game, 22 minutes in, so there's still time, and that first game we were really dominant at home. Just, yeah, we should have won that, but unfortunately did not. So I think we might be okay top flight, based on what I'm seeing currently. Currently, as in a couple of seconds ago, but that has gone over the bar, so we're still okay. Don't really want Suhari tested too much in this game, but also he's got a bit of potential. So if we do lose Candido, it might not be the worst thing to have a goalkeeper that's actually getting a bit of game time. But, I mean, they're getting lots of shots off the police. Things that don't just relate to the football field sometimes. They're getting lots of shots off, but none on target. I mean, to be fair, it sounds just like the police sometimes. Right, Mudget. That's a long-range effort that's gone wide. Okay, I don't know why we're shooting from range so much here. Because I think we're supposed to be working the ball into the box, if I remember correctly. So that's a little bit weird. But, oh, free kick. Kamal Ray scored a ripper last season. This is on his preferred side. Don't know why the goalie's done that, but it's come off the bar anyway, unfortunately. And Bookhurt's just given the ball away on the edge of the box. He is not hitting. A good start to life here is the Aruban International. And I feel like we've had pretty good chances, just not quite taking them. We're on the ball here. Caden Soper. I do have a song about him being useless. We haven't had the chance to bust it out yet because he was really good last season. I mean, if he doesn't pull fingers soon, we can actually play that song. That's nice, actually, there from... who was that? Saleh. Oh, here we go. Zide. Just square it for someone. But no, it's gone out for a corner. Are we going to see the corner? No, even though it's pretty much half-time. That'll do it. Pretty good first half. Just goal scoring. Just not putting the ball away, which is going to cost us at some stage. Amir at left back's going a bit fairly. We can bring on Near at left back for him. Slight downgrade, but we may as well. He's not too much of a downgrade. I'm sure we're working the ball into the box. See all instructions. Yeah, we are. So I don't really know why we're taking a few long range shots there. We'll make that change. Tell the guys, honestly, you're doing well. Dig in. You weren't that bad. I think you can do better. Book who I'm going to have a little bit of a go at you, mate, because you're supposed to be one of our star players now. Well, especially in this game. That we've lost Candido in goal, but thankfully at the moment that's not an issue because they've only had one shot on target. Might be an issue soon though because the police have a free kick. Park Tae-Soo puts this one. Okay, Soper's headed it clear and we are going to win the race. Near fresh legs left back. Where's Bookhurt? He's there in the middle. Can we find him? Can he make a run? I think he's off. I think he's off. He's off, yep. Classic. He finally scored. Oh, it's his second game. But he scores and yeah, he's offside. So we kind of butchered that, unfortunately. Also, I don't know. Is there VAR in this division? Not too sure. Either way, Kamal's got a yellow. So we'll take him off. That will be for Gary Stephen. Who, to be fair, I think it's a bit better in the DLP. So we'll do that. I think it's a bit more natural there anyway. So we'll try him there. I think we looked on top in the first half, but so far second, the police might be going a little bit better. Just those overall stats are looking a little bit more in their favour. Book hits on a 6.4/5, as is Mudget. So, okay, might take off the Mudget. Yeah, 6.38 is not good. So Raj at left wing. And yes, I'll leave Book Hood out a bit longer because I do think he should be a really good player at this tier. But unfortunately, just not quite yet. We'll give him another 10 minutes and then maybe Anwar as a super sub. Oh, here we go. We've got the ball, but then Matt Zide's given away, but Book Hood, right, that's why we left him on. Aruba. What can you do, the Aruba man? That's not a good angle, mate. Is that the highlight? It did well until the finish. He shouldn't have opted to finish it. And there's the highlight. So Book Hood's hit a bit of a rough start. Matt Zide's only going fairly as well. Right, how are we looking here? Fresh legs. His arm's only going okay on a 6.4. But yeah, right wing, so we will try here. Why have I got Khan on the bench instead of the other youngster? That's a stuff up from me. So we'll actually leave Matt Zide out there, but I'm going to take off Book Hurt for Anwar. And we can try Raheem for Izam, just based on rating more than anything else. And hopefully get something going late on here. But I'm not too disappointed with how we're playing. He says, is this a highlight just as those subs are about to go through? It's be absolute classic FM. At least from FM24, I did notice quite a bit in that game, especially when it first came out. You'd make a sub, and then before that sub goes through, the other team would just score out of almost nowhere. Just like that. We don't even get a replay. Wow, that was kind of weird game. Right, 1-0 down to the police. This wouldn't be that great, to be honest. Guys, come on. So let's pick it up. We'll go attacking late then. Okay, they're down a man. Number 9's injured. They have made a sub. Oh, we've thrown the ball to them. Guys, you don't need to be kind to the police. Come on. Oh, why are we going off the frickin' ball, guys? Razak. There was supposed to be no match engine changes. I'm already feeling like we're getting screwed pretty hard here. 2-0. Okay, we've frickin' thrown this one away. Awesome. We are going to be in for a tough time. The lack of... Oh, I know why. Right, hold on. This was the thing I was doing. Sorry. Replays. Yes. Sorry. I was doing that so I could try and not see the replays of their goals for the season recap, but obviously it's different, isn't it? So okay, so that is actually on me, that being a little bit weird, but unfortunately 2-0 down. Maybe missing Candido more than I thought we might, although I did think. Now we're going to score now, aren't we? Yeah, Raj, right. Classic. When it's way too late, you suspect, we've got a goal. But Raj at left wing did a pretty good job for us there last season. And there's another sign, he's not too bad there. Maybe we should just stick with the team that got us here early stages and bring those big guns off the bench. But Raj with a goal. Things you like to see. Love to see it if we can score one more. It might be a little bit late. There's a highlight that's come right off the back of that. Will it be a goodie? Or will it not? We're still going to obviously stay attacking. That's a horrific pass. Draman. Not great from you. We've headed it away poorly as well. Nor Effendi. I'm offended by this. 3-1 down. Couple of really screwy goals it's felt like by FM these last two, because one came just as I'd made a sub, and the other one's come just after we scored a goal. Love it. Okay, 3-1 down. So this is going to be our first loss in a long time, nearly a whole year, with this Ocean Rage team. Yeah, does kind of petrify me what JDT might do to us if we don't get our act into gear. Especially if we just fluff around like that, guys. Oh, okay, well, Anwar scores, so maybe we should start him for the next game. So it's 3-2, it's not going to look that bad, but we... second half, we didn't really look that likely until they went 2-0 up, did we? But Anwar's in a nice little spot there and heads it on target, classic. At least it won't hurt the goal differential a lot. But yeah, 3-2. And that's it, they pretty much don't let anything happen. So that game just exploded in the last 15 minutes. And we suffer a defeat, and stats-wise, probably should have been a draw, but hey, away from home. Yeah, unlucky, I suppose. Can't get too harsh on these guys, but that's frustrating. There's enough positives. Just want to move on. Don't want to have a crack at him. I can't see how he... I don't want to comment on individual performances, especially when the game doesn't show the ratings anymore. But that is, yeah, missed chances. So you might actually put Anwar up top next game. It could be a huge mistake, but we'll see. And hopefully Candido is going to be fit for that one too, because that is a mega upgrade in goal. Okay, he does potentially want to come down wage-wise now. Oh, we can offer more money. Oh, this is right. Yes, we've kept it. We're going to keep Candido. Oh, that's freaking massive. Also, what has happened with that playing time? Agreed playing time, mate. I mean, it's going to change anyway, isn't it? That makes up for the loss. Okay, we're keeping Candido. Okay, that's a big relief now. We do still have one more foreign spot actually available too. If the wages aren't so weird now, that could be something that's worth looking into. Oh, we've got so many games quick fire. I don't really want to play around with things too much. We'll give Anwar a run here though, as we take on Kuala Lumpur. Or is that silly? You know, I scored in that previous game. We'll go with Anwar up top. We are down to 11th, which is just outside a relegation spot. Thankfully, WTS's goal differential is horrendous. So it's Cushing, and this is actually quite a big game. Kuala Lumpur haven't won yet. So we're burning for a couple of games to start the stream today, aren't we? KL on a Sunday, then JDT on a Wednesday, I think that was. No one's training well. Awesome. Why? I improved the coaching staff. Why are we training worse? Yeah. Come on, man. Train better. Just while we're here to early check on what's happening on the managerial vacancy page once it loads, because it is like this sometimes, right? Gangwon? Don't know, does Gangwon have money in South Korea? I should check with the wife if I'm pronouncing that right. Kim Dae-won, is that? No, sorry, it was Oh Hae-sun that I had my little save I was doing in the beta. K-League is actually a little upgrade. There's not a lot of leagues here that are much of an improvement on where we are. Like, even the A-League's not an improvement, which is kind of mad. Anyway, let's go back to that. That's intriguing. That's not going to be too useful in Indonesia. Utah Royals insecure. They still have Macy Fraser. Well, not that I mind because, well, say not that I mind the Phoenix. She's not playing for the Phoenix currently anyway, but there was a wee brief New Zealand connection there. Daejeon Hana Citizen insecure and a bit lower rep than the other Korean team. Suwon Blue Wings are insecure. That's not a bad job, usually. They are going down, though, it looks like, so maybe that's not a good idea. Goodness me, what's happened to those guys? Okay. Yeah, interesting. All right, now, looking at our squad planner, if we've got a bit more wage available, I was looking at it right back at the start of the season. Now, I don't think we've got a star one coming in. Like, this guy's going to come in and obviously be playing. Like a DM or a... like just general defense is what we're looking at now, isn't it? For signings. So if I edit the search, yeah, okay, they don't need to play everywhere. Let's just get rid of all this and figure out who wants to come here. So, Ciso, Dutro, I didn't mind. A couple of New Caledonians. I think that right back we tried to get a couple of times, but the wage was a bit of an issue. Anyone else that could be interesting? It does look better than you. Are we going to try and go after him again? See if this little patchy update is going to help us sign players like that. Well, I'd like to sign a fellow Oceania lad. That'd be quite nice. I think his wage is going to be an issue still, though, isn't it? Important player. Thank you. I mean, it is a lot better, though, than what we could offer previously. A goal, assist will give you maybe not that much. And we'll give you a sell-on fee because I dare say it's within the realms of possibility here, I feel like. We don't see any of this money that we get through sales currently anyway, so it doesn't really matter if we give it to the player. Oh, we're going to get him. Okay, geez, we're going to make this club somehow broke here, but that could be a huge signing. Florian Gopa. Gope? It's New Caledonia. It's a little bit French usually, so Gope. Still can't get it here, youth development, but we might be bringing in an Oceania lad, which is never a bad thing. We could be doing some good business here. Oh, and Aussie, you're all out. Lovely stuff. 1-3-2, that's not too bad. Just realised, probably not wearing a great shirt for the green screen today, am I? Seems to be working okay, though. I'm just going to open the door a bit too. It's freaking warm here today in New Zealand. Sorry, just keep that a bit open. She's a warm one. On a Saturday arbo, right? I do want to sort this out actually. The head of youth development. So I thought there was a no. Okay. A way to sort of Am I on the wrong thing here? So I thought there was a way somewhere that you could. Because I saw a comment on the YouTube that I thought we could do something else with try and get people in. Reasonable. Anyone? Do you guys want to come in? That's the other thing that's been an issue so far is trying to get these staff wages reasonable, but no. Okay, that's still a big issue. Okay. At least for us. He's the youngest. He should be the want the least money. No, okay. We'll keep advertising, but I don't think that's going to help too much. They think Book Hurt should start. If you know what, fine, but better do something. We can bring in one more DM alongside the guys coming in December. We're looking quite decent with this team. Okay, it's a left back who's not too bad, to be fair. We'll add him to our shortlist, but don't really know how we fit that into what we can do in terms of foreign player limits for a single match. Just what we need, JDT with new, better training and youth facilities. Okay, anyway, let's see how good a crowd we're going to get here. Kuala Lumpur. Is Candido fit? A bruised knee, you should be fine, mate. You should be fine. You'll be fine. Goalkeepers don't need knees. I mean, that's probably one of the most important body parts, but anyway. Let's get stuck into this one. At home to Kuala Lumpur, who should, based on size, be a pretty decent team, but apparently they're not. Make the most of home advantage. I'm expecting a performance, guys. More expectant. Yeah, I'm always confident. What sort of match are we expecting? I'm hoping we have the edge. And will Caden Soper be able to play the full 90? I think so. We'll see how he goes. If not, he's a soft Australian. We can play the song. But here we go. The Ocean Rage against Kuala Lumpur. Looks like they're also going to try and wear blue today, so this could be interesting. Quite a big game, because we have dropped into the relegation zone, it looked like there. So, you know, and indeed, two different shades of blue. Why they haven't bought their red kits with them, I don't know, but they do have white shorts. So I suppose that's useful. But let's see if we can do something more similar to what we did in our first game. Just we were really good without scoring. That previous game, we scored, but we were super leaky defensively. But we've got Candido back, about to sign a new contract, fingers crossed, which could be huge. And if also hopefully our New Caledonian right back coming in as well. So it could be some big moves that we're making here. And hopefully some of the momentum from those off-field things will carry over here into what's happening on the pitch. Because if we don't win this one with JDT coming up, or if we don't pick up a point from this one, might be trouble on the horizon. Now Book Hurt pulls it back. It's in the mixer. It's a nice ball in there. I think it's Amir. Just puts it wide. It's a good chance. But we don't take it for some reason. Not liking our own nets this season at the Manjung Stadium. Oh, that's a filthy move there from Josue. Arasu starts to go forward. He's flopped like LeBron there. Goodness me. But oh, Bookhurt's going to actually get on that. Okay, that was a very weird movement. Bookhurt. Oh, get a good angle? No, it's a horrific angle. Why has he shot that? Dude. Right, JDT are beating a team 3-0. Immigration. There's going to be pain coming up in that game. Do we just put out a rubbish team for that? Soper might have been knackered coming into this too, I've just realised. Quick backup might not have been good for him. But this is a game that's a lot more winnable than JDT away, I dare say. So we should probably try and leave him out there. Now, win that ball in the air. Nice work, boys. Matt Zide. Not oh, did he get an assist that last game? Not too sure now. Soper. Fine Bookhurt, please. Yes, finally. Go on. Riangelo Bookhurt, the Aruban International, gets off the mark, and it's from a Caden Soper ball. The Aussie and the Aruban walk into a bar in Malaysia, and they then play football. They help each other out. It's not a very good joke, but it's what happened there. We take a 1-0 lead, and I think stats-wise, thoroughly deserved. So maybe Bookhurt's got his butt into gear now, which is nice. See how long Soper stays out there too. That could be quite impactful in this game, being one of our better players. But those two finally link up. This will be a big 3 points though if we can hold on, go above these guys and push them into the relegation zone. The big KL. But we're moving forward nicely here. That's a long range effort, and it forces a save out of Omar. Okay, it was definitely speculative. Still 1-0 up, still looking relatively dominant stats-wise. Second goal, though, would be nice. But thankfully, looks like the issue we had in that one game last stream, not been so far in terms of a lack of goal scoring. So that's good, and Bookhurt's off the mark, and hopefully now we can just fly away. Mudjit's the other one who would be nice to get a goal on him at some stage, but he's given the ball away there. Oh, that's a horrific pass from them, though. Fwa gets it back for us. Matt Zide. It's a silly halftime highlight. Awesome. Okay. 1-0 up, though. That's nice. Oh, jeez, are we going a bit funny today? Anyway, let's get stuck into this. So, address the team. Doing well. Can do a bit better. Defenders. Yeah, the same sort of thing. We'll leave Soper out there, and also Matt Zide's a bit knackered too, but we'll see how they get on as we get the second half underway at the Manjung Stadium. Want a lot of the action down this end. Kamal still in the team. Free kick. It's off the Demba bar. Oh dear. Although we're going to actually get it back in a nice spot here. Amir. No one on the end of it. Oh. Quite good double chance that. Azam. No, that's a deep ball, and the goalie's going to get it for them. And Omar. So we're pushing for that second. Just can't quite get it. As long as we camp down the right end like we have been for most of this game so far, we should be right. Soper's knackered, so we better make some subs. Actually, Mudjit's having a stinker again, isn't he? And I forgot to make the change on the bench, so we've got to do that at some stage. But Raj at left wing and Moddine in central. And that'll do for now. Fresh legs there. And now Matt Zide is tired, so I think we're going to have to go off the youngster and Khan in this situation, which I'm not super keen on. That's a mega balls up from me there. Not putting Mod Army in the team. But we'll sort that out for next game. Hopefully I remember, because it is a quick backup before JDT away, and they're winning games like 4-0 against teams that should be better than us. So only a little bit petrified of that game. But we're holding on. Really would like another goal. Like really would like another goal here. As Mod Saleh goes down to a red heart. So, actually 2 players. So Razak at right back, and we'll take off Fuad for Gary Stephen. That's us done sub-wise. Come on, Bookhurt, you can score one more, can't you? You're an international player. We don't have many of those. Actually, we kind of do in the midfield right now. But I think you're more of a current international, not a washed one, as far as I could tell. Now we might just start to time waste a little bit here. Be more disciplined. And hopefully that won't invite any pressure. Might even be better on the attack potentially. 88 minutes in. 89, 90. Come on, we want our first win in a top flight game. 92. They're showing stuff. I don't like the Bookhart shot from that far out again. Let's work the ball into the box instruction. Is not always working. We've given them the ball. Guys, do not concede here. I will be filthy. We've been better than them by far. Okay, cheers guys. That's freaking brilliant. Okay, so why? Hold on. Oh, I did tempo, didn't I? Oh dear, that might be on me. I did tempo instead of time wasting. Stupid UI. Anyway. Oh, that's horrific. Yeah, that might be on me, That's going to cost us 2 points. Lovely. Mudda has put that away, the Mudda Aka. And made it 1-1. Oh dear. And again, we're not going to win a home game despite being completely dominant. The XG does look quite good, but still, we should have won that. So I'm filthy for, yeah, we should have won that, guys. But that might actually be on me. That might be a me problem that time. I am disgusted that I did that, to be fair. No. Yeah, so where are we now? We're 12th. Yeah. In the relegation zone still, we should be up on 4. Should be a switcheroo of Kuala Lumpur, the absolute frauds. How's Razak tired? He came off the bench. That's ridiculous. And I also need to sort out the bench for this because for some reason, yeah, that's what I want to change. Yeah, mod. So Khan can probably go to our B team. As can Sigaran. And Dully, to be fair. At the moment. Just looking at this too quickly. No. Don't think he counts as a local player yet. Unfortunately, that guy. Otherwise, a good signing. But that's a frustrating one. We need, and tell you what though, Candido signed a contract, people. That is huge news. Huge news. And oh my days, Mitchell Stark. What a ridiculous catch that is. Okay. Oh, now our backup goalkeeper's going to have a cry. Okay. Matt Zide, can you sort this out? Please, thank you. Unable. That's okay. I don't mind selling this guy. You're only a backup, not getting enough football. No, because Candido's a lot better. Yeah, I'll have to sell you. Oh, you've chickened out. Good to see that still works. Awesome stuff. Players still have no backbone. That's nice. But here comes the tough one. JDT away. So we're not picking up points here. Let's be brutally honest. Yeah, that looks a bit more accurate that time. Although the draws doesn't look like 21%. But anyway, that's pretty generous, I think. We need to start picking up more points at home. That's costing us at the moment. Should have 6 points from our home games. We only got 2, and that's why we're in the relegation zone. Jeez, that's a ridiculous catch from Stark. Yeah, unlikely to face an enjoyable away day. Yeah, it's going to be pain this, I think. Thankfully, got an 8-day gap after, so we can actually get some players back to fitness. Something weird's going on with this computer. Anyway, seems to sort itself out now. Okay. Yeah, I don't think we're going to be able to sign him game just quietly here in Malaysia. But I should probably save. Oh, yes, we should save the game. That Candido's staying. Now, Draman's a bit tired, so Raheem can come in for him. And Mud we might actually put on the bench in that case. Did you know? No, he can do a stint off the bench if we need him to. Let's go to the match. Big one away. JDT 2. Could be not much fun. What is there? We don't need that open right now, do we? Can I close that program? No. Okay, never mind. Okay. Right. Here we go. JDT away. We have not won a game so far. It should have been our last one. I stuffed up the tempo. Osnor. Oh, seriously? Didn't see that one before. Anyway, there's legitimately no pressure, guys. I have faith in you. Please do something good here. Yeah, they're a confident team. We're prepared for anything? Not really. Yeah, they have quality in every department. Let's see how bad this is, because it's probably going to be very 4-2-3-1 versus a well, another 4-2-3-1. And we got this is going to be. This could really hurt the goal differential. It's actually quite respectable. As long as we get on joint points with teams above us, we'll be fine. I'm going to live. If we go down, that Kuala Lumpur result's going to really sting, because we should have 100% won that game. I just did the wrong thing. I hit tempo up instead of time wasting up. Because I'm an idiot and the UI is annoying. A mix of two things. But let's see. It's probably going to be bad, but you never know. Could be a gargantuan upset on the cards here. I mean, if we pick up a point, apparently we'll escape the relegation zone, so that'd be quite nice. This will be the time for Mudjit to find some form. Bookhurt got his debut goal that previous one. Matt Zide's been a little bit quiet so far this season. Geez, a couple of corners in a row there. We've got 6 corners. Goodness me. Set piece coach needs to work on his routines a bit. But now it's a free kick for these guys, which goes wide. Okay. Oh no, it's a penalty. Okay, you're great. Awesome. We don't need to be doing that, guys. Soper. Right, song time. Sorry. Caden frickin' Soper.
Caden's got the ball again. Crowd is buzzing, hopes ascend. Then he blasts it 30 rows too high, like he's aiming for a satellite. Shaun Does FM is on the touchline, pulling at his hair in real time. How'd you miss from there? I scream.
I am.
Jogs back like nothing happened, calm as anything.
Caden.
When he shrugs and says he tried, I swear I'm booking him the earliest flight back to Canberra, where the boredom never ends.
Okay, it's good from you, Salah. Okay, that was better from him. That was better from him. Oh, Mudjit. Oh, it's a rubbish shot. Okay, nothing doing.
Straight pass here, a lazy jog, a touch so heavy it sinks in bog. Meanwhile, I'm watching my season die, all because he didn't see the guy. The crowd groans loud, the bench looks down. I'm weighing up that Canberra bound. Nothing to do, they say, well, good. Maybe you'll find your form in the neighborhood, cause when you give the ball like charity,
Come on, Caden.
it's hard to coach with dignity.
I will send you to the neighbourhood, the hood of Canberra. So true. Mudjit. Oh, bro. Top right, not top left.
Shall change my tune, sway a world class by next afternoon. But right now, make the plane await. C24.
Okay, it's a bit of Caden. Oh, okay, it's over. It's fine. We're actually doing all right apart from the penalty we gave away. Like, we're doing really well outside the penalty, aren't we? Ah, Caden. So we're going to take off Amir here, because he was cooked. And we might give the youngsters some game time for Saleh as well. I have faith, fellas. Even in you, Caden. So don't make me play that song again, Caden. Because I know there's a good player in there somewhere. But when you give away a penalty like that, it does make me question why you're still here. But that would be a very frustrating way to not win a game. You might not have to worry about it though, because they've got a corner. Come on, guys. Let's deal with this, please. Okay, we somehow kept that out. I'm not really too sure how. Razak, okay, no, just perfect clear beef. We've not got anyone there for the counter attack, which is a bit surprising. Okay, if we can stop this and just get a goal on the break, that'd be nice at some stage, guys. Okay, yep. Yes, book hurt. You're a striker. There's no one in front of you. So if you flick the ball on, it better be into an open net. That's a wild shot. But it's taken a deflection. Okay, that's a really weird highlight. Right, Caden and Book hurt and not going well at it today. So I think Side's tired. So Mudjit's still a bit of a useless Mudjit. So we'll take off here. We'll bring on Anwar. Raj for Zaid. We'll see if it's Soper or Mudjit who comes off, but unfortunately those two not going quite as well as I'd hope they would, but we're still rowing this game as well, which is the other annoying thing. It's Soper that's going to come off on a 6.4. It will be for Modine, who's not a bad player at all. Let's see if he can cook something up here, but there's a lot of average rings out there in our guys today, to be fair. Which is weird, we're not playing that, like, super poorly. Outside of giving away a penalty. This might be our chance though, free kick. Mudjit, that's on the, oh, it looked like it might be on the money, but unfortunately their goalkeeper, Mohammed, can claim it quite safely. And that's the highlight, okay. Interesting. We're getting the chances, like, throughout this game. 8 shots on target. And no goals is very, very frustrating. No, we'll just leave it for a game like this. I think we're not playing too badly. I trust that we'll score eventually, hopefully. Eventually, hopefully. Right, we might have to go attacking here, and also I will go this time with proper higher tempo, be more expressive, and out of position. Can we? No, team instructions out of position. Thank you. Go a bit higher on them and get stuck in, guys. Let's try a bit of this. It's going to go through way too late, isn't it? Yep. Okay, a 1-0 loss, and honestly, we weren't that bad, but it is what it is, so that's annoying. Geez, we are going horrifically today on the stream, aren't we? The quality. Is it because the update I was allowed to bump up my game settings, maybe? Yeah, we did ourselves proud. I can't argue with that too much. Just Caden gave away a stupid penalty. So 2 draws at home and 2 losses on the road. Underlying numbers show we're doing well. Going to lose heavily. Efforts can't be faulted, but we're still in the relegation zone, which is frustrating. We've got a week off now. Hopefully get a good right back in is going to help. Out of New Caledonia. But definitely can see we might be in for a struggle this season. Just not quite getting what we should be out of our stats, it feels like here currently. All right. It's frustrating. Only game I felt like we properly deserved to lose was the police one there so far, but hopefully we're at home next against the Real Warriors, or Real Warriors. Not too sure what they think they're called. But like that, based on table position, might be a bit more winnable for us. Especially if I don't stuff up the tempo later on in the game and actually do time wasting properly. Okay, people actually starting to train well as well, so maybe just a bit of rustiness early on here. We'll train better, bro. Sorry, but I mean, Mudget's been rough so far, there's to be said. And Anwar's not even training well, which is a concern. Okay, there's a lyric. Very Tony Storm. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Got an Oceania leg coming in. That's what we need. Florian Gopet. We're going to say it like he's French. In you come, mate. That should hopefully solidify that defense a bit more. That is big. So let's check something there. Right. So that's a big sign for us there. Gopet there, yeah, he's proper good. So you can be free because you're a defender. That's going to work nicely for you. Squad Reg, where are you, mate? There you are, Boomfa. We don't have much money, so we won't do that, but that could be quite nice. Make sure you actually Okay, with squad training, because sometimes people don't get trained in the right spots, and you could be a big candidate for that. I don't know why position doesn't work. Copy, there you are. Oh no, you are. Okay, that's fine then. Team shape, let's get Saleh onto the bench. Young Razak, good player. But Gope comes in and you are not even in the team apparently, so that's okay. But that makes that look a bit more solid. We want to bring Drummond back in for Raheem. And it's not as bad looking now. Oh god, I just realised what's happened there. Okay. Okay, that should be okay though. We haven't changed anything technically properly. So I thought some of those ranks were a bit low, but that looks pretty good now. Got a new GM coming in December. Centre back still maybe. But that could be a very handy signing. But it's Kelantan the real Warriors. There's so many teams that are Kelantan. No wonder there was an RW last year, but these ones are the real Warriors. So I was going to change the settings in game 2 back down to high, just because it seems to be just making the stream a little bit clunky looking at times during the game. Just trying the custom frame rate thing, but maybe it's not the best idea with the way the game is currently. Oh, Matt Zeiden, don't know if I like this. It's not too bad. So if I go to preferences here, match day, just do high. See if that helps out stuff. Really could use a win here in a home game, because we've definitely played well enough to win our home games, and that would be doing the job for us. But we definitely stuffed up that last one. My own fault. In first game we just didn't score, which does make it difficult to win games if you're not scoring goals. Okay, a bit of stuff going on here. In the inbox, not that I think it impacts us too much. Oh, it's coming up to deadline day, no wonder. Okay, it's good to slow things down a touch. At least in Europe anyway, it's deadline day, so. I do like we get this screen a lot more now, which is good too. Interesting League On is the one that comes up there. Yeah, Barca to Chelsea loans probably not going to impact us too much. Nothing in the player Rex, okay. Shame. Oh, Anwar's injured, okay. That might not be great. Yeah, there's a couple of these guys I should try and keep around, really. Yeah, you're retiring, so we'll leave you out. What do we do with you? We've got a new striker coming in. I'll delay for now. Amir, I should probably look to keep around. Regular starter, please. Thank you. Oh, okay, we might be getting ourselves in trouble here because these other deals have offered. Okay, that's a lot quicker that. We're going to need to chuck some bonuses in for pretty much every player here. He still wants 350, but he can't do that. 1k maybe. Oh, come on. We're going to have to give these guys the world, and he doesn't. Oh, dear, that could go badly for us then. Noah Mia could be an issue. Drummond we desperately need to try and keep. Okay, 1, 2, 3. Oh, Jesus, going really quick today. No. Okay. Yeah, we'll bring that down to about that, and then we can hopefully get him across the line. Thank you, right. Drummond staying is quite big, so that's handy. And Sahari is a bit upset at us, isn't he? But he's a very handy backup. 1, 2, 3, 4. And he's cheap, so this shouldn't hurt us too much. Still can't do the scroll, which is annoying. Good old contracts. That should do the job. Yeah, okay. Only a slight wage rise for him, so that's actually not too bad. Get him on a pro contract. So we've done those. Someone else can deal with that. That's not great. I'll leave that to the physio then. So that means that Dully comes back in. Yeah, move to senior squad then. So Dully on the bench. Okay, let's hope that now we can get the job done here over the Rail Warriors. Hopefully get a few players happier now they're offering them contracts. So we've got this game, and then we've got, not sure what team that is, away from home. Penang, I want to say. Not too sure though. Looks like it ends off a G. I can sort of see it there behind the news item. And then we've got a bit more of a gap again. Actually, it might not be Penang. I think was that Penang FA, so someone else with a G. But hope you're all doing well out there. If you're popping into the stream here in the top tier of Malaysia, our 3rd season of the Journeyman with Manjung City, the Ocean Rage. Yes, we did come here first because of the nickname. Just a bit of a struggling start to the season so far. 2 points from the first 4 games. Didn't lose 1-0 to JDT away though for a penalty, so that's respectable enough. So hopefully, oh geez, that went. I'm gonna have to have a play off that, aren't I? There's no way it should be an issue. Although is deadline day in Europe, that might be why as well. But hopefully finally going to pick up our first win. We should have done it 2 games ago, but I stuffed up the time wasting. Went higher tempo instead for some reason. Okay, still can't get a here youth development, which is just wonderful. But the real worry is from Kelantan. Should be a good chance here to pick up our first win in the top flight of Malaysia. And also escape the drop zone, which is a lot more important. Okay, fitness test, so got to be coming back shortly, game. Thank you. Right, let's burn through the inbox items. Yeah, okay, yeah, we are well over the wage budget now, but it's kind of a case of whatever. Try and make sure these guys stay up. Okay, the board are relatively happy with us. That's good. Even though I think that was just try to avoid relegation, so it's not going to hurt us too much, but I don't want to go back down to the second tier where the rules don't work properly. Offering him a contract, he hasn't any current ability. I might leave that. What's our fitness test? Right. Oh, we've just did a save, so we should be fine. Okay, debut for Gope. I mean, it's not an awful looking team now. So let's see how we go. Hopefully Mudjik can get his act into gear, because he's been really poor for one of our big signings so far. The Mudjik, it might be his size. That might be the issue, maybe. But we'll address the team. You know what? No. Yeah, we're sick of getting bad results. I need a good effort, boys. Expecting that stuff later. Fantastic record. Do I? It's all about players on the field. Okay. Psychological advantage, don't think it matters at all. A few more goals, never a bad thing to be scoring goals. Recent run of fixtures. Yeah, it's been hard, but that's football, right? Here we go. The Ocean Rage against the Real Warriors of Kelantan. Love how that's part of the actual name. Going for a bit of a diamond, which you don't see too often, but we are down there. We're actually bottom. What? How are WTS winning games? They were getting thumped 6-0 at the start of the season. What on earth has gone on there? Oh dear, we're bottom. That's not great, but one win could change everything. It doesn't feel like we're the worst team in this league. Say that right now. No shirt there on Abdullah, which is interesting. I wonder if he's running around the field shirtless, actually. That'd be an interesting bug. But as per usual, when we're at home, really good start stats-wise. Just need to actually get the goals alongside it. That is our big issue at the moment. We're just not quite scoring as many as we should be, it feels like. Just allowing teams away back into games. But we're honestly not doing too badly here. Now, Matt Zaid, the captain, set piece. No, they clear it away, but Book hits there. Why is there a striker out there? Weird work from the set piece coach. If only we could hire a better one. Oh, Soper, that run's great. Pull it back. Surely that's a stone cold pen, referee. Thank you. You might have even injured him. I mean, that should be a red card. That was that bad. Oh, you soft. That's soft from the referee, that. This could be bad. No, okay, the medics rushed off quickly, so it can't be too bad. Now, Caden Soper had a bit of a go at him last game. Played the bad song. This time he puts it away. Lovely work. Right. Caden Soper. The Australian makes it 1-0. Lovely stuff. Now, this time, can we please hold on and pick up all 3 points? It wasn't actually a super convincing penalty, that, but hey, we'll take it. 1-0 to the Ocean Rage. Things you love to see. Let's make it 2, fellas. And we move up to 10th with this as well, so we do need to hold on here. See how our Gope goes at right back on debut as well, the New Caledonian. Hopefully going to help us be a bit better in our defence. Not that we haven't been bad at all really outside the police game. Even that game against JDT, we gave away a penalty thanks to Soper, so just felt like an area we might be a little bit weak with nothing coming in December either of note. So We'll see, but this is our left-hand side of the defence. That ball has somehow actually carved us apart. Oh, I don't like this. Thankfully, the woodwork saved us because the defensive work there was not too great. Now, Book hurt the Aruban. What can he do? Oh, he's got a bit of pace here. Come on. Oh, okay, no, we're not going to see the rest of that highlight. Of course we aren't. 1-0 though. It's been a pretty good first half. Handball? Oh, no, okay, no. Hey, it was worth calling out if they're going to show us that now. Dude, don't. Jeepers, guys. I was hoping it was just a waste of time highlight. Turns out it was, but it was semi-threatening. But 1-0 up here. And looking pretty good. Don't blow for the restart yet, referee. Everyone out there's going decently enough. Doing well, but please take another yet. Step up, guys, please. I'm going to go at Book Hood a bit here, even though he earned us the penalty. I want better finishing from you on a 6.7. You're supposed to be one of our star players. You got 1 goal, mate. I didn't bring you in from Aruba to just not score goals. I've got lots of people who can't score goals. Don't want to use up a foreign spot on someone who can't score goals. Matt Zide, that's a horrific touch from you, mate. And they pump it deep. Why are we... Okay. Don't let them get a shot off. Okay, that's all right then. I don't know why we're stepping back because the instruction is to step up more. So that was frustrating. But thankfully not going to prove too costly. We're going to have to wait for a medic here, aren't we? Thankfully no card. It makes up for only the yellow for that penalty that we got. I would like an open play goal here, guys, just quietly. Like at least show we can score goals. Do we need to tone down the tempo maybe? Because the stats are really good. Maybe we just need to take our time a bit more. We might try that. Whoop. In position. Bumper. Is anyone out there struggling? Draman, but don't really want to take him off, or Garpe. So we won't do that. Let's go, fellas. Come on. See if just slowing things down is going to help here. Kick on a bit more. Discourage long shots. I mean, we're working the ball into the box. I'm not too sure what else I'm supposed to do in terms of an instruction like that game. Guys. Oh, that's a very not key highlight, but apparently it was one. Okay, we really need a second goal here, guys. They are coming at us a bit more here in the second half. Right, free kick. There's players over there. Find the midget. I mean, he is probably a child, isn't he? Although, no, we're going to shoot it. I don't think it was that close game, but it did force a dive out of the goalkeeper. Now, Gope is a little bit fair on debut at a 6.4. Saleh is a bit more used to how we do things, so we might make that sub. Actually, both our wing backs aren't going super well. And the midget is still a bit average. So, Raj, that is 3 subs, apparently. You know what, Book Hurt, you're slightly annoying me on a 6.46. So, Dali, come on and do something, please. Lots of fresh legs, and now Matt Zide's off, so we're going to have to switch Raj here. Bring on Army. We'll go back to a higher tempo, even though it's probably not a great idea at this point in the game. But just trying to figure out something here to put this team away. Okay, they've given us the ball back there. Something weird must have happened because that otherwise is horrific. And Raj, he can't keep it down. But he's looking so much better than frickin' Mudjit. We might have to actually start Raj soon. Over the Mudjit right now. This time, that is where time wasting is, Shaun. So do that. Thank you. We've done that correctly this time. Now, and if you guys give the ball away here, I will be livid. Right, good. Soper. Caden Soper. Okay, we've got that ball back. Nice. Kamal. Out to Nia. Soper. Dali, Soper. Oh, Dali. Ah, it's over the Denver bar. What's that? 88 minutes gone. Okay, Grace. Right, we're time wasting nicely. Come on, guys. First win of the season, finally. There it is. Do the goal. We're not scoring many, so we'll do the goal noise. But that's what we needed. That's what we needed, right. Didn't play as well as we can, but we'll definitely take the result there. Get into the... Oh, jeez. That went a bit weird, didn't it? I need to really play off the settings on this computer. Always a decent chance. Game in hand, yes. Seems a little bit better. Oh, fascinating, mate. It was absolutely fascinating. So, now, 1 point clear of Police. The only team who actually beat us, it felt like, on merit so far this season. But that's certainly encouraging. KR we should have beaten, so seeing them bottom makes sense. Don't know what's happened with WTS, because they were going awfully earlier. This is horrific. Why is the screen wrong? So you got to click there now for the... So that bookmark is utterly useless. We might as well get rid of it then. Anything else that might be important here? I mean, job center's kind of interesting. Is that going to do the right... Okay, this screen just doesn't work either, does it? Right, we'll get rid of that one then. Good grief, there's not a lot here, is there? Competitions, I suppose, but even that screen's horrific these days. Yeah, Kuching next. Oh, they're not doing too well either. Right, I might need to rest our guys here. Is it easy to do this here? Outfield players, you can have a rest, please, because just make sure that they're not going to get too tired, be too tired. That's better. We've got our first one as a top flight club. Things you'll have to see. There's some teams that play a lot more games than others, which is, I suppose, because they might be taking part in Asian competitions. Could be a reason as well. But let's try and build a bit of a run here of green dots now, like we did last season. Seriously, how did WTS win 2 games? They were going horrifically. Oh yeah, second. Why? It's still showing last season's results. That's great. Okay, they beat the team that we should have beaten. And they beat Police. Okay, that's a bit concerning. Coaching the favourites for this next one. Should we do a prediction too for you guys who are actually here? I haven't done many predictions so far. This is actually the season we should be doing more predictions because we're not as likely to win games as much. So there's one. Leave it live for 2 minutes. If you guys want to get some points for the channel. Yeah, they're 11th, these guys. Season preview wise, 8th. So they're not a million miles ahead of us. So it should be a nice even game, this one. Is we are starting to train better, so that's also encouraging. Saleh, praise you. Okay, fine. Dali, warn against you, even though you haven't been here that long. Back in the first team, and that backup goalkeeper needs to train better. Thank you. Right. Okay, so Kuala Lumpur apparently going horrifically. 6 games without a win. But pretty lucky to pick one up against us. KL. But looking at the season preview, they weren't supposed to be that good anyway. So, yeah, not great that we didn't hold on for that win against those guys a couple of games ago. All right, a couple of contracts coming through. Hopefully make some players a bit happier. Who's Furdus Jeffrey? He's a youth player, maybe. Give him a youth intake last year, I think. Okay, another team's lost 6-0 there. Would it be JDT that bet them? That's probably the most likely situation. Okay, fitness test, so it's pretty much game time. Just get through all the inbox items. Yep, they like our team. Jeffrey, oh, there's a rough one. He's got a little bit of potential, but good determination, to be fair. But yeah, we'll come for a youth intake here. He would have is Draman. English is hard. Okay, some good results here. Yeah, JDT 6-0. No surprises here. Geez, Kuala Lumpur and Police have both lost. That probably helps us out quite a bit. Looking at the table now, we will save the game because it's FM26 and FM26 things. And let's see if we can make it back-to-back wins. That'll be actually really good timing because of the table, I suspect. Yeah, we've actually got a lot of games in hand over those two teams in the relegation zone, so that's quite good. It is a pretty short season, remember, because only 13 teams, 24 games. Everyone's fit, which is good. That we want to be fit anyway. So let's crack into it. Come on, fellas. Back-to-backs. We won't press anyone specifically. Yeah, no pressure, fellas. I trust you. Trust you, and I trust you. That's got most of them happy. The media. In poor form. We have to show we want this more than they do. We can stick with our tactical approach because I think I know our quality and we can do better than where we are. Am I hopeful of playing Matt Zaid into better form? I want more from him. I want more from my captain. I think that's fair to say. I mean, can't exactly drop him. He's our captain. And he got the most assists the last 2 seasons, so it would be a little bit mental to drop him with what we've got on the bench as well. If anyone's getting dropped, it's the Mudjit. Let's be honest here. No, you haven't picked on the Mudjit yet, as we're wearing the checkerboard Phoenix colours, who I think are actually playing right now too, but Ashes things I thought it was better to keep an eye on right now. Hopefully they're doing well against MacArthur. But Kuching in the white with the green stripe down the middle. Bit of a red trim. Well, red numbers I should say. But it's not a super start from us as we are on the back foot, but let's hope we can ride that out. Away from home though, let's see if we can do something. In this one, we still haven't scored a goal away from... Oh, actually no, we did that 3-2 loss to Police. We scored a couple of goals, but when it was too little too late. We can actually get in front in an away game. That would be quite nice. So it's kind of wild the team's down there in the relegation zone considering the results we've had. But anyway, let's see how we go. 20 minutes in, more or less. Not a lot going on. Our XG is a lot higher than theirs. Possession is bang on even. There is not a lot going on. I suppose a point wouldn't be horrific with the games in hand we've got, but the team in 11th, even though we're on the road, this is one that you'd like to think we can give a good shake. And the team that we just beat are beating Penang, so there's a bit of form there. Stats-wise, starting to get on the front foot a bit more in this game now. even though it looks like the highlights, we're kind of getting camped an hour and a half or more. I say the highlights, the pitch mappy thing in between what we actually see, which has been nothing so far, so it is what it is. Evened up a bit more again, but this first half has been up to absolutely nothing. Okay. No one's playing badly apparently either, so it's a bit hard to tell what on earth is happening out there. I think we'll be the blue team, so just dig in, I suppose. They weren't that bad. They weren't that bad, and somehow the strikers gained confidence off me telling the midfielders they weren't that bad, so we'll just leave them alone then. Ruben up front. As Matt Zide hopefully can do something for us soon, because that's going to be a bit of a problem if he starts turning to rubbish, because he's one of our star local lads, as should be the Mudjit, but he's just not doing a lot for us. There's one of our new players coming in for this season. Bookhurt's only got the one goal, which for a foreign player is a bit of an issue when you're playing him as a striker. And there is a highlight, it's for the wrong team. Let's hope this isn't anything too serious. Candido with a wonderful save. That's why we've got him on a new contract, thankfully, because he is proper good, our Brazilian keeper. Now deal with this, please, fellas. Thank you. Oh, run, Matt Zide. No, you're not quite that quick, are you? But that hopefully should be the danger gone. Oh, no, yes, no, I think so. Not sure. No, apparently not. Okay. I mean, if we can win the ball here, I'll be okay with it. But otherwise, don't like how long this highlight's going. Okay, that's actually a good header away from Draman. Right, go fellas. Don't you dare in this highlight now game. Bookhurt. There, Ruben. Oh, what on earth? Okay, I guess I saw... Guess I got what he was trying. He does realise we're working the ball into the box, though. I'm not too sure he quite gets that yet. Because he really does seem to struggle with that. We'll take off a mirror on a 6.4 for near. What are we telling you? Shooting. Yeah. And team instructions. Work the ball into the box. Yeah, okay, so why are we not doing that, guys? Anyway, we'll see if a fresh couple of legs at left back going to help us. Because a point here is not horrific, but it would be nice to get something more. Let's maybe try some fresh legs on the wings as well. Matt Zide is not going too well. Raj. I'll leave the Mudjid out there, but he's been a bit average. Do I want to take off Gope? We can try Saleh for a little while. Get some legs out wide off the bench, and hopefully they might do something for us here. Now Soap is tired. We've only got one more stoppage. Anyone else out there going to die in a hole for us or not really? Oh, Kamal. Lovely. So, you two. Mod Dean, one of our youngsters, you can come on, and Gary Stephen, DLP and Flood can go a bit further forward. Let's try that. And see, there's a highlight. Bookhurt. Oh, it's a nice pull back. Interesting use of what we're doing here. Gary Stephen. Oh, have a shot, fellas, please. Oh, if we end up shooting this from outside the box, I'm going to be filthy. Oh, and bro was kind of there too. Raj. Really felt like that was a chance for us to actually have that shot sooner. But it is what it is. We're just loving the crossbar, eh? And the post. Oh, late chance. Bookhurt's on set pieces. Okay. Let's see. That's horrific. Oh no, where's our guys? It's 2-on-2, it's 2-on-2. I don't like this, guys. Why are we defending like that? Oh, that's a huge save from Candido, right. Thank goodness he's staying. Raj, right. Hit him on the counter, fellas. Look inside. No, okay, don't. Okay, it was a big chance for both teams. Kind of feeling like a draw's a fair result here, honestly. But let's see what happens. It is here, Kaching on the ball. Will they find some money late? That was horrific, wasn't it? Anyway, João Pedro, not that one. Does Raj there. Oh, he's far too good. What's he doing? Okay, that's a shot that we can handle. Candido does like to throw the ball. Okay, that was a key highlight apparently. 0-0. It's not a loss. Boy, our finishing's complete opposite to last season. We were so good attacking wise last year. It's just this season. Really, meh. Didn't play as well as he can, but I'm happy with the result. That should be a way to keep our fellas happy enough. Okay. We are now up to 9th, and we are 2 clear of police with 2 games less played. So, feeling a bit better. So, for those of you who went for a draw there, happy days. There you go. Right, what have we got next? In 12 days, so a decent gap. Immiglesa, now we took on their B team quite a bit down in the 2nd tier. But a 12-day gap is quite significant, so I might just, while we get through this processing, go for a quick little toilet break, guys. Just be a minute. Won't be too long at all. All right. Of course, it just stopped after I went to the toilet, didn't it? Okay, so Sahari's extended his contract. That's handy for a backup now. Mud. That's fine. Honestly, he can go. He's fair. Let's be real. Not really top tier player, so he can go. Take a bit of wage off our books. That might help us out a little bit on the finance front. So we've got to get. Oh, we've got a cup game after this one. That'll be our first cup game. Exciting times. And that's Penang. We've got Penang back to back. Of course we do. Might end up playing one of those Penang games today and one tomorrow when we start things off. Because I dare say 2 more games. Yeah, 5:30. I'm off, even though I did start late today, but I've got to cook dinner at some stage. So another half hour or so. So we should get the 1 Super League game in that first cup game, both at home too, so hopefully can pick up good results there. But thankfully that win's got us outside the relegation zone. Just would be nice to pick up a few more. Because it doesn't feel like we've been horrific in most games we've played. João Pedro Player of the Week, so he's obviously played the game since we were last here because he did nothing in that previous game apart from a long range effort. We'll check that at some stage. Right, so Mudmud's gone. That is fine. That team is taking so many of our players to be singing in a non-league here in Malaysia. They are seriously our B team at this point. No, we might still use them. So we'll turn that down. And was that a loan bid, was it? Ah, okay. I mean, that's an interesting loan from the seconds here, but anyway. Malaysian football will be a bit interesting. Oh, that's a good shot there from Duckett. Okay, training. Keep the guys' morale high. That might be all we need right now, actually. Just to start to find a bit of form. Soper. He's actually done okay since we did the song telling them that we want to send them back to Canberra. The Southern Hemisphere's void. Go pay. I don't think we can have a go at you yet. Okay, well just train better, bro. Don't get upset. I'm just trying to keep you up to standard. And same with you. That's why you're both on the bench. If you train a bit better, you might not be on the bench. Might. That's why. See, Izam can take it like a man. That's why he starts. You're watching that Raheem. There's not that much between you, but he's just a little bit less of a whiny. You know what? So you know, man up. It's a Friday night of football too. We take on Immigration, who I will set up a prediction. Oh no. Okay. Caden's out for 3 weeks. That injury would have been really useful about 5 days ago, but before we had a big gap. But oh dear, so Soper out. So Mod Dean. Who do we have in our B team? We've got a couple of quite actually semi-decent cams. I think Yazid's the guy I want to call up here. Filter the 20s. Yazid, up you come, because he's pretty decent, as is Mod Dean. Yep, they're both quite handy, so we'll do that. But that's a little bit of a blow, not going to lie. So, Immigration are 6th, so they're not that far ahead of us, but they're not super great either. And they sit in 9th. We've actually bumped up that season preview quite a bit all of a sudden. But they're pretty much the same odds as we are. So at home, hopefully, this might be a team that we can actually beat. So we will do a prediction on this one too. Let's get the right way around. It's not really spelt in a European way, is it? It feels like a European name, that one. Immigration. But no Caden Soper for a couple of weeks is a little bit of a blow. Might be we're actually having a backup foreigner is actually quite useful. But it is what it is. Hopefully by the time we actually get to that game, it won't be too long until he's back, but yeah, okay. I mean, our backup teams are also doing quite well stats-wise, just not quite getting the results all the time that the second team are, though. That's good. One area that we do need someone. I say area. Nationality. We need the regions. We need a Southeast Asian player if we can find one. I mean, it's just Malaysia, isn't it, really? So it's not going to help us too much. If old mate Matt Zide continues to be an average, but there's nothing too special out there, really. For some reason, it's a lot of wingers popping up. Yeah, nothing too special I can see. So we might just leave that for now. Because we could sneak in one more foreigner to our first team if they're actually Southeast Asian. Well, is there quite a big gap after this game? That might have an impact on how much more we get through today. Okay, Anwar's back. It's good he can go on the bench instead of Dali. Our big goal scorer from the last couple of years in this save. From back down in the second tier. Okay, let's have a look at what's happening here. So, training, whatevs, Anwar's back. Lovely. So we will make that change. He's still in the bid from that club, but he hasn't really accepted a contract, which is weird. A squad 2. Yeah, Dalek, I can. You can go back down a team. And Khan as well. Yeah, okay, right. Actually getting the minutes in the second team instead of being up here. Just in the middle. Okay, where's the Phoenix score? Better just keep an eye on this. Still in a little, I saying just kicked off. I thought it kicked off at 4. So it's just the build up. So okay, I can watch a little bit of that later as well as the Ashes before the wife's got me in front of Harry Potter later. So it's been on the last couple of weekends here in New Zealand on the free to air. So tonight and tomorrow night, will that be the parts 5 and 6 that will take to the Half-Blood Prince doubleheader. Bust out the popcorn in the microwave later. Happy days. Okay, who's upset now? Raheem? What's wrong with Raheem? Jesus, how have they... we do need to continue the ad. Raheem. Starting more games. Yeah, I mean... Train better would be what I say. It's not a non-contract too. Okay, it's fine. Sweet. Talked him into that. Lovely. Very handy when these players still have no backbone. So we've got this game. There's actually quite a gap until the cup game. And we've got a week and a bit until the transfer window properly closes too. We can, yeah, just need a Southeast Asian player if we can afford one. To be a bit of a first team improvement would be nice. Jeez, KL are going awful, aren't they? But here we go. Oh, no, we can praise training first. We'll do that. Get the morale up before this one. Hopefully. Morale should be pretty good, though, with this team. We've been here long enough now. The best part of 2 years. And no one's training badly apart from one of our new signings, and he's not been here long enough. So, save that. And we'll get stuck into this game as we take on Henrique and bet their B team a number of times. The season and a half that we spent down in the second tier. Let's hope we can do a number on them here. Really would like more goals out of Bookhurt. We're just not scoring many goals, are we? Very tempting to bring Raj in, but Mudjit should be just better. Like, really should be better. So let's pause the music and get into this game. A home game at the Manjung Stadium. We've been pretty good in our home games. Not lost one yet, just a lot of draws before that. When we just picked up before, I expect quality finishing out your Bookhurt. As much as it might be a cliche, first goal is important. Yes, I have a strong belief we'll perform today. And they line in sixth. Anyone can beat anyone, I think, in this league. Unless your name's JDT, in which case you're going to probably win most games. But I suppose no Soper could be quite big for us here, because if Bookhurt isn't scoring, is the most likely to be scoring outside of that. So not having him, potential issue. But let's hope here we can at least pick up a point. I'd like to think we can start doing a bit more in these home games, though. Because based on stats, we really should have been winning all these home games. That's what's probably keeping us from being a bit clearer of the relegation zone so far. But Henrique, probably one of the better teams we've taken on so far in a home game. So we'll see how we get on here. And then we've got our first cup game. It's just a wee way away, it looked like before. So we'll see if we can sneak that one in today, because otherwise it'll be a Penang double header. And transfer window closes before then as well. But our wage is not a lot spare there, so we'll see how we get on with that. Questa picks up a yellow. We're not looking too hot early in this. But hopefully the fellas get their act into gear soon. Draman yellow, so Raheem's actually going to get some game time in this one off the bench. So hope he can do something with that. But at the moment we are really being pegged back here, it looks like, inside our half. Now we start to try and do something, not for too long. But for whatever reason, we're just not creating any chances in this one. Mudjit at 6.4, he is looking like an absolute dud so far. Maybe got offended at the name change. Maybe that's what's happened. I suppose it's a bit rude, isn't it? You can't do anything about his height. But that was a very boring first half. We'll make some changes. Mudjit's been rubbish. Mod Army, Anwar, and Matt Zide's also going pretty poorly, so that's not great. Just change things up in our attack and hope that... Oh, and also actually... Sorry, I forgot to take off the yellow card centre back. So we'll do that, but just, yeah, got to be better in front of goal. And hopefully the midfielders can do something. That's an under-hit pass, but we get away with it as we get the second half underway. Be fair, if it keeps going like this game, maybe we'll get another one in. Depending on how long that gap is, because I didn't check that before this one, but better start to the second half. Maybe there's a tailwind here. It's going to help us get a bit more on the front foot in this 45 minutes. As I say that, Immigration on the attack. Okay, good work there from Izam and Gope. Might be one of the first times I've seen him on the ball. Signed him a couple of games ago. The New Caledonian. Now, Kariel Amwa. That's good link up. That's what he does now. Can Moddine pull it back for him? No, he's going to score himself. There we go. An open play goal. Oh, it's a rarity. And look at him go, the youngster. He loves a little dance. Making a little love. Getting down tonight. But Moddine, that is some wonderful work from him there. And just toe pokes it into that into the left corner. Jeez, I got well carried away with that description, didn't I? But it's a 1-0 lead. Good. Can we pick up another W at home? This would really help us clear out from those relegation zone teams. And considering these guys are 6, this would actually be a pretty decent result. So let's hope we can hold on. But some of the players that have been here a bit longer, coming on, making an impact. And it might be happening again. Moddine with a free kick now. This is a tough angle for him. And it does just go over the bar. Got clipped there. Very close from Moddine. Good to see that he's actually potentially a better free kick taker than Kamal. I thought Kamal's a lefty, so he probably should have actually been taking that. But hey, went close. No cigar just about there was, but not quite. But we hold on here to our 1-0 lead. We can't take off Isam, or we could. We could actually. Gope can play centre back, so we'll do that. And that's our final sub. Let's do that. Don't let me down, mate. My Oceania brother. Okay, guys, can we stop this, please? That's our left-hand side, so... Oh, hello, you've been cooked, Amir. Good tackle. Don't you dare pull it up. Win that header, Raj. Jeez, we're scrambling this a bit, aren't we? Guys, please. Oh, what was that for? Raheem? Oh, well, that's why you don't get played too often, so I kind of missed that amongst all that chaos. Please save this, Candido. No. Oh, fellas. Can't give soft pins like that away. I'd like to see the replay because there was a bit going on there inside the box, actually. I thought a bloke fell over and Candido got it, but no, it was brought down by Raheem. And it's 1-1, and I've still got a bit of time to maybe pinch this off us. But just the discipline is costing us as well now as Kamal gets a yellow. Rough end to this game. 4 minutes of added time, fellas. No, we are going to end up with a draw at home again, and it's a stupid mistake from Raheem, which has cost us there, and that's why he's not actually on a contract here, because he is, not going to have a go at them now, because we're dropping far too many points. Dunga, yeah, it's going okay. Like, I feel like we're a lot better than these teams down here, if I'm being brutally honest, but we're just not quite winning enough games. We're dropping a lot of points in silly ways, like giving away dumb penalties. So this is how it sits at the moment. We have only won one game. I stuffed up against KL earlier. We drew with them. I thought I was doing time wasting. I did freaking higher tempo because silly UI, and they scored a late equaliser. We bet the Real Warriors. A lot of draws, lost to Police 3-2, and to JDT 1-0 away, and that was for a penalty given away there. So we're not playing super badly. Win our game in hand, and we're mid-table. So it's one of those. We've got Penang though in the next double, but it's just not quite getting what I want to out of these guys for some reason. They're not quite gelling yet, which is weird because reasons. Wow, why are all they? Oh, contracts, is it? Wait, when is our next game? The fixtures I've got to click here. Oh, right. You just copy my tactic and turn down tempo and lower line, Thomas. Yeah, I hit the wrong thing completely by accident. But here's our form so far. Like, the only game we were really average in was the police game, which hilariously we scored goals in, 2 in injury time. Unfortunately, I scored one in between. Others, we're not doing that badly. It's just the goal scoring's a bit dry. So that's the only concern. And like stats-wise, we're actually not looking too bad either. But I've just realised we've got no games till December. And the Cup up first. We do have transfer deadline day in a week, so we might try and see how much of that I can get through. I don't know if I've got a lot of wage. I do have to end in about 10 minutes anyway. Don't you kind of have to let the police win? Yeah, probably should. Probably should, to be fair. Maybe that's what was going on. But we're not doing horrifically. It's kind of in a weird spot to save at the moment. It's like we've got not a lot of money here for what we probably need as a top flight club. We've got some extra players coming in December when the contracts all expire. That's why there's going to be some players actually leaving before that next game and a couple coming in now. I didn't realise there was such a massive gap there. But timing-wise, it's worked out quite well, I suppose, with the actual time of the day, so I can actually get through a fair bit of that chunk off camera, hopefully, before we come back tomorrow. And Kuala Lumpur have actually won. Oh dear, that's not what we want to see. So it's now only 2 points clear, but we've got 2 games in hand as well on Kuala Lumpur. So hopefully we'll get our way back up there a bit. I should probably start, actually, at a point, get some friendlies in here and build up the cohesion might be a good idea. There's a couple of months off. Oh, great. That was great from me. Just leaked water all over. Thank God it's black shorts. Okay. But yeah, we'll schedule some friendlies. See if we can get to deadline day. The only other thing we can really do, though, can I start 5 foreigners? We've already got our 3 that are non-Asian. We've got the 1 Asian in Soper, who thankfully now is going to be back for our next game because he is out for 7 more days. BF Mod team was actually freaking good that previous game. Gary Stevens retiring. Someone's coming in for him, so that's okay. Amir, we need to try and get him on a new contract if possible. And we do have time. Jeez, that's gone down quite a bit, isn't it? I don't think it's going to work. Oh dear. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. Need to really try and... Yep, okay, that's going to be a problem. Left backs might be a go if we can find someone cheap. Guinea isn't going to work. No, there's not really anyone there, is there? There's a Korean at the Seoul Phoenix. So does he count? Based in Malaysia. Don't know if he's actually... Like, if you look at his career, he's been here 3 years. He's got to be Malaysian at some point, doesn't he? I mean, we can just approach to sign him on a free, to be fair now. I can't, oh, mate, I can't do that. No promises then. Okay, right, he's going to be a bit of a douche about it. Yeah, we need to try and figure out a way to get some money in here. Yep, so you can have him. He just cost us 3 points, so that's okay. Ying Hu To, Hong Kong. Is that Southeast Asia? Let's check this ASEAN nations. Boomfa. No, it's not. Okay, never mind. Right. So that's not going to help us out too much. We'll add him to the shortlist though. Where are we up here? Yep, he does look good, but I don't think we can sign him. But yeah, what might end up happening here is I might end up doing a bit of stuff off camera. Just because, no, we're not going to loan him out. He's quite handy if we get an injury. Yeah, probably. So we've got this huge gap. So what I'm going to do, I think, guys, and girls, if there's any out there, is what I'll do is I'll do this off camera because it's like a 2-month gap. So, you know, it's a two and a bit month gap. And I'm probably going to end up doing some business during that time anyway, because while the transfer window does close, a lot of contracts are expiring at the end of November. So I think what we're going to do here, guys, that will do it for today. Yeah, there was no game coming up anyway, was there? So I'll leave it there. Okay start to the season. Definitely frustrating that we didn't win a couple more of those games. And yeah, I'll get through a fair bit off camera before we come back, and if there's any new players here, we'll run through those before our Penang double here tomorrow. I will pay out on the prediction. That was a draw against Immigration. Cheers, Raheem. Hopefully you're not here when we come back for tomorrow's stream. Poet, didn't even know it. So if you're on YouTube, I'll catch you guys tomorrow. Hopefully finish off the recap, but I'm not too. It might not come out till Monday. Sorry about that, but the FM highlights of past matches now are so freaking slow. It's just hard to do it in a timely manner. So apologies for that, guys, but it'll be coming soon. The season 2 recap of the save if you want to catch up on things. But free PM-ish tomorrow, give or take, and we'll be back then and kick into the December-January period here with the Ocean Rage.